According to the American Institute of Stress, more than 120,000 people die every year due to work-related stress? Well, I too suffer greatly from stress at the workplace and some of my house as well. And in this speech, I'm going to tell you how to properly manage your stress through effective tactics and practices, through coping skills, nutrition, and the mind-body connection. First, let's start off talking about your coping skills. First of all, what is coping? Coping is your brain's mental process of challenging demands. What that means is it's your brain's way of processing everything that's causing stress in your body. Pretty much exactly what it sounds like. Now, you also have to think about any underlying issues that you might have related to the reason of why you are stressed. Let's say, for example, you get into a fight with your significant other, but earlier on in life, you also saw your parents getting into the same fight, and now that's causing a trigger in your brain that causes you to think, well, I don't want to have that same fight, I don't want that to happen to me, and then it causes more stress on your body. Some ways to handle this is increased awareness. What this means is you have to be well aware of the problem. Don't just brush it off and think, oh, it'll be fine. No, you have to take it head on. And if you see a problem, you have to say, hey, there's a problem, so you know how to start fixing it. Next is called the information process. What this means is you have to pinpoint exactly what is causing you stress. If you just think, oh, I've been feeling off lately, I think I'm stressed, you can't do that. You have to find out exactly what's causing the problem so you know where to start to fix it. Because if you don't know what it is that's causing this, you're not going to know where to start and you're not going to fix it. Next is changing behavior. So when you find out what the problem is, then it's the actual action of fixing it. Like, let's say you're stressed at work. You get into a fight with one of your coworkers. For example, let's say you go up to your coworker and you have a one-on-one talk with them. And then if that doesn't work, then you can go to your boss or whoever is higher up in charge. And these are proper ways of effectively handling what's happening to you. Next, we're going to talk about toxic thoughts. All day, every day, our mind is constantly running, going 1,000 miles per hour. This is what we call a never-ending conversation in our head. And then oftentimes we start thinking in the should-ing way. What this means is we start saying, oh, well, we should have done this and then this would happen, or if this would have happened, then this would not have happened. And we cannot do that. We cannot dwell on the past. You cannot change it. So the only thing you can do is change your future. And you will not do that by dwelling on the past. And in a negative way, you can take things that happened in the past and use it in ways to better your future. But also remember not to play victim. You cannot victimize everything. You cannot just sit there and feel sorry for yourself. If you see a problem and you want it to change, the only way it's going to change is if you take the problem head on and try to fix it. I know it can be scary and it can be tough, but you have to, or it will not get better. Next, we're going to talk about nutrition, also known as you are what you eat. I know everyone's heard of that saying, but first let's talk about why and what you eat has an effect on your brain. Your brain sends cues to the rest of your body after what you eat, because all the nutrients that goes into your body is played in different separate roles. For example, amino acids. Amino acids are proteins that are broken up into your body that make up 75% of all proteins in your body. And the best way to get these proteins are through eggs, meat, and poultry. And there are 9 essential amino acids in total. And what these do is it provides nutrients in different parts of your body because your brain sends triggers to the rest of your body. So, for example, if you eat a whole bunch of sugar and salty, fatty foods, all that's going to do is it's going to give you temporary energy to push through the rest of your day or whatever it is. but then your body's not getting proper nutrients that it needs to help fuel your body and give it proper energy for your brain to function. And then it's going to use those salty and sugary foods and store them as fat. And that's why you've heard of stress eating, because people tend to do that, and that's why they gain weight, because they're not regulating their metabolism. And next is our mind-body connection. You have to think about all emotions going through your body: mad, sad, happy, angry, anything that could possibly be, because then you can connect it to what's happening throughout your life at that time. And next is negative thoughts and emotions. You have to be a positive thinker. If you keep putting negative thoughts in your brain, that's all that's going to come out is negative, negative, negative. If you start thinking positive, then you will, I don't want to say the word manifest, but you will make changes for yourself. So in conclusion, proper ways to handle your stress are through proper coping mechanisms, nutrition, and the mind-body connection. And if you remember all of those are your key to having great success.